Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you on this Friday? Late evening, I should say. Well, nevertheless, there's someone who wanted me to read on Donald Trump. You know, there was a time I was like, I don't want to read on the president. I don't want to be, I don't want to be in the middle of anything. But we all in the middle of everything,
Yes,
right?
we are.
And at this point, what is it to read on him? Right? Well, nevertheless, I decided that I'm going to read on Donald Trump and put it down. Thank you, baby Crone. And baby Crone is here, but she's off the camera, but she will be participating. Here we go. They already been shuffling. And let's see, what we're going to talk. What is it that they want to know? They want to know, what is it, baby Crone? Read what they want to know.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They wanted to know if you could you do a reading on President Trump? He's still campaigning with no fear.
With all that body around him to practice him, do you think that they will come and try it again twice? Because the person that did do this is gone. I still believe it's a setup. You don't know what to believe, but I'm a conspiracist. So I believe that if they wanted him gone, he'd be gone.
Yeah.
Period. You don't send a child to do a man's job.
No, they definitely
You send a
did that.
sniper. You pay what you gotta pay. So I don't believe it. I think it was a warning shot. Or if not that, it could have been a distraction for what's going on in Illinois.
Yes.
They've been talking about a big earthquake going on over there, and they planning, and they were saying how the military is there and doing triage and practicing, and all of this. Has been a lot of commotion going on over there, and no one's hearing about it or really nothing. But it is supposed to be, I forgot, it's a tri-state. Illinois, California, I can't name them all. I should have.
Well, actually, Illinois is in Chicago, so that's more like middle north.
Yeah, but they said, is it Illinois or St. Louis?
St. Louis is in Illinois.
Okay, so Illinois, St. Louis, so it's supposed to be in Illinois. So Chicago is big. So anyway, it's Illinois where that fault line is. They have had in that part of the woods, apparently. But they were saying that it's supposed to be a mega one coming at any day. And then when I was trying to look up information on it earlier, because I wanted to talk about it, I found very little bit of information, just that old stuff that's saying that it could come, it might come. We don't know if it's coming, but we know it's coming 100%.
Yes. It seems like everybody's on the same wavelength. Something's coming to America.
Something is coming to America. And that goes to, remember, I want to talk about my dream that I had 3 years ago. So we're going to make an appointment to talk about all of that. And so, like sometimes I was thinking about with my dream, I was thinking about, because of the water that was in the backyard, I was thinking that it was a flood, but I was thinking that water was like maybe a bomb or something, I don't know, but to bring the water forward. Either way, water was coming, like a tsunami or a great flood, not to kill everybody, but what's in its wake. And so then this about Illinois popped up, and that just triggered that dream back from 3 years ago and said it could be that. So we're going to talk about that dream, okay? So anyway, let me get to it. So anyway, we're going to read on Donald Trump, and we're going to see, is everything okay in the land of Trump?
Yes.
Either way, no one deserves their life to be on the line.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Okay.
Whether you don't like whatever, we gotta learn to temper ourselves. What if everyone just go around and just taking out people because we don't like? There'd be a lot of dead men and women in the world, wouldn't it?
Yes, there will be.
So we gotta just learn to just love on each other, right? So anyway, this is how This is where Trump is. This card is representing Trump.
Okay.
7 of Pentacles. When I think of this card, I see somebody has done the work, proud, lucrative, but bored. Like bored, or you know how somebody just comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
This is the way that this picture is looking to me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
what do you see what I'm saying?
Definitely somebody that looks comfortable, or
Like they done did the work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's plentiful. It's at their feet. The vines are growing. The day is a good day. And they just chilling.
Yes.
Like, give me something to work with.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I see. Now, to the heart of me, the Tower. Somebody really, really want him down. Down. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the heart. So there is someone in the world, or someone's, or somebody's, because there's more than one body. So there is a group or something that want that man down. Above his head, again, I get that same picture. One, he's facing me, and the other one, he's facing you, and it's still holding on. Instead of Pentacles, this is like fire, just bored. Looking out like things are bored. Not, I don't know if that's the right word, but bored. Like no competition. Like he feels as though it's no competition. But he's still going to come campaign and do what he got to do, you know? It's like he's in a chill moment and a zen moment. It's like, for me right now, he is, what was that word that what the person said in there? They said he seems like what?
Has no fear.
Yeah, it's not that he doesn't have fear. It's just that he's not pressed.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's just not pressed. So here, to his heart, he knows there is a sector of people that really want him down. Above his head, it's like he's looking out. He knows the temperament. He's holding up, but he just seems bored, like he's not exerting himself. But he himself is ready, got everything in order, plentiful, and just leaning. Like, next. Like a sense of boredom, or a sense of even, I don't even know if I should say this word without it being taken out of play, cocky.
Uh-huh.
Like, I got this. Like, I got this. I got this. Whatever that was, y'all gave it to me. Let's just go on with this race. But we still have 4 more months,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And we don't know what's going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to me, to bring anybody else in on the Democratic side, it just, I don't know about that. Sometimes I think you should just let things go and let it be. It's only 4 years. What really? You can do a thing or two, but what can you really do major in 4 years?
That's right.
So below him, again, I just see him moving on. Like moving on. And that is emotionally, and it just seems like someone that is just going to be seen, and it's like he's moving on in the sense of, gotta come back to this,
Okay.
because I could say anything, but this is standing out to me. What do you get out of this?
You understand what I'm
saying?
Let me see the card.
Normally it doesn't stand out to me like that.
Oh, weird. Usually it looks like it's missing a cup, but here it does not look like it's missing a cup. The cup is just conveniently hidden.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't know it. And if you look at the moon, if you look at that as some kind of eclipse,
yes,
that lets me know that it's looking, shining brightly on him. You know, because it is dark. It is, but this is some kind of eclipse that causes it to be light. Is there eclipse that causes it to be light? Even at night?
No.
Or all eclipse are dark?
All eclipses
Even
are
moon
dark.
eclipse?
Yes, it becomes a dark red.
So why do you think that is?
Maybe that gray symbolizes that.
That moon, honey.
Oh, well.
That's not the sun. It could be.
It looks like the moon's about to cover the sun. So like maybe make it a little bit dimmer during the day.
Okay. But at that you see someone that is plentiful. It's like desert place, but it's bountiful. It has water, blue water, has rocks and lands, and it's flourishing and in cups. But the sky, it's not gray, but it's purplish. I know this picture is talking to me tonight, so I'll come back to that. So what is the block? I think that the block is he connected with the people. Because I see this love card as a healing. Okay. And I see some kind of connection. I don't see it as a love because we're not talking about his love life. So it can't be dealing, it's not dealing with that. It's dealing with a connection. And maybe it left him with people really hate me, that they want me gone. Or it could be he's willing to heal the gap, whatever that is, to heal the gap. But anyway, that would be the problem, the Two of Cups. So like some kind of truth, some kind of healing, something he wants to happen, but it's not happening. Baby Crone, before I move on, do you have anything to say?
That sounds very great. That sounds like exactly his sentiment of trying to heal some wound or some kind of hurt.
It's like with the people or with the Democrat, I don't know, but
right, coming together.
A kumbaya moment, you know. So with that, whatever, you know, some people believe that he did this to himself. That's ludicrous because it could have went the other way.
Yeah.
But then if you have a marksman, you know, who knows? But then I just think that would be insane. And if he did do that, I would not want him to be nowhere near the presidency. So for me, I don't think that he did that. I put nothing past no one other than my daughter. I know what she would do and what she wouldn't do.
True.
But outside of her, I'm just saying, here, you just don't know people. But I just think that it's so diabolical that I don't even want to think evil like that. So I just do believe that there is such disdain for this man that somebody wanted him down. And instead of it getting him down, I think that's why I didn't say taken out. I said down in a sense because if somebody really wanted him, and remember the towers is just a coming down.
Right.
It's not like the end or anything. It's just something that's been brewing, something that's been on the horizon, something, and finally it just break like an earthquake. It just had enough. And I think that was the peak of it for that gunshot or whatever to pierce his ear. Right? It had to come down. And I truly believe that was a warning shot. But here, I see here, and I want to know what this 8, because 8 is about moving on to the government, moving on to be president, or moving on. I don't know. Nope. Seriously, that 8 really represents a forgiveness. That 8 is about moving on and letting go. Like this is something like what happened to me. I don't want to keep talking about it. I'm going to put it behind me. I got to put it behind me because it's got to be stressful to think that somebody, like all these years, that somebody take and give you, and you barely alive to that. That would take a lot out and he's back on the road. And I just think that he have to go and really let this go and forgive and know that that person is no longer able to hurt him, but there's a meaning of that person. But I think to be able to move on, he had to make his peace with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He had to make his peace to what happened to him because it did rattle him. To know that you're hated is one thing, but to know that somebody want you gone out of this world is another. Do you have something to say, baby?
Yes. I think my question will be.
Do that make sense?
Yes, that does. I want to know, how is Donald Trump at this very moment?
On fire. He's high alert because I see the Knight of Wands, which is creative, which is that he's on top of everything, on top of it. I see here the King of Pentacles, meaning he's vigilant. I mean, the King of Swords, meaning he's vigilant, meaning he's going on. He knows what's on in every area. And if anything and what's going on, he's into technology, he understands, and he's observing everything that is around him, that they're going to protect him. Protect him and democracy. Like he feels as though that he's being protected. That is what his mind is on. The safety for himself and the safety for his family and the safety for the people. Like just high alert. Because you see that this Knight of Wands and a war sense, this horse is galloping, right? And it's got its stick ready to charge, but that stick is blooming.
Yes.
So it's ready to create, it's ready to do whatever it has to do. I want to know, is he going to win the election?
Yes. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it. Baby Crone, do you see what I see?
I see a lot of high cards, most definitely.
The world is always a completion. This is a positive. The Empress, positive. And we have the Star, dreams do come true. Do you see it?
Yes, I do see that.
I'm just reading cards. If you was reading positive and negatives, this is what came out first, this is what came out second, and this is what came out third. So when you have the World card, that's a completion.
Yes.
That means you have completed, you are successful, you're moving on, everything work in your favor. When you see the High Priestess, not the High Priestess, call her a High Priestess. When you see the Empress, she is control of an empire. She's married to the emperor. And this emperor happened to be over him as the king. And here you see him as the empress beneath the king.
Yes.
So you see that even with the empress, she controls, she's like Mother Nature herself. She's a breeder, she's a giver, she's a lover. She's Eve. She's Eve. She's a life giver, a life force to make things different, to bring the change. She's Venus. She's all that. She doesn't like to be tied in or boxed in, but she is a nurturer and a giver.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? So it's like I'm getting the impression, instead of him being like a fatherly figure, maybe he comes off as a motherly figure, by trying to give, trying to heal, trying to feed, trying to like that.
Feminine energy.
And thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I couldn't say it. I see feminine energy that he has. Now he's not feminine by no thing, but that grandpa is more like, for me, he's grandpa. For you, he would be great grandpa.
Okay.
And he gives off that energy of hope and newness and change. What the people has been hoping for. That this new America. What did he say? Is a new America? And everything I say is allegedly. This is just what the cards say. But as you know, that could change. But right now, the cards are saying he's winning. And is there anyone that can come up and take his throne? I see a woman. I see, what?
Don't tell me a woman's gonna be able to.
I don't know, but
Gotcha.
I'm just looking at feminine energy. Here is the feminine energy, and I see it again. I see Temperance, the Queen of Wands,
Mm-hmm.
and I see the Queen of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
However, if there is a woman that come up in it, this is what's showing up. She won't win. Why? Because I see the king controls over the woman. And here we see the King of Pentacles, we see the hope, and then we see the woman. So it would be the king overrides the woman.
Mm-hmm.
When I see in the middle where the mother is, where Mother Nature herself, the giver, the lawgiver, the mother of earth, of life and creation, here I see above her, I see the King of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And below her and that's a major card, and below her is the Queen of Wands. So the King of Swords is going to override the Queen. We see?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I come to the end, this is where it is. We see here a riding horse riding out as to go to battle, to fight, to defend. And all at the same time, I see the World card, which means everything coming together at the end of a cycle, victorious. This is what this is. And then we see Temperance, the angel of balance, nice and easy, slow and steady, finding the right elements, finding the right, I don't know, I want to say some kind of word that has to deal with the elements and copper, steel, just trying to find the right balance of it all. And for
the right alchemy?
Right alchemy, yes. I was trying to say it without saying the word. And that's what that is. And I just see here that whoever this woman, it could be somebody of feminine energy. But I do see that that person will not win. Mm-mm. Maybe because it's out of balance.
Could be.
And maybe here it puts this in balance, but it puts the queens out of balance. So, you have a question? I mean, everything I say is allegedly.
Yes.
I'll read again before the,
Yes, the election.
Mm-hmm. But it looks like he's winning, and it's not even because anything can happen. But I'm just reading the cards, and the cards are favorable. And even here, this is the card that came out saying that there is a group, or there are a sect, or there is someone that really, really want his downfall strongly. And then I seen this walking away card, and I didn't know what that could mean, but it seemed him making his peace with it and forgiving and moving on. You have another question?
Yes, my question is Trump even more confident now in his campaign?
Yes. Yes. It's like, this is what I needed. Because, I think I'm just going to leave it alone.
Okay.
Yes. I'm telling you, from the looks of it, it's like, when I say if there's anybody out there to win, it was a female card that came up. It was all three of them, even Temperance show. But when I say female, I mean feminine. So this man, and he himself is masculine, because he has the moon, he has the empress, he has the world, but he himself comes off as mother earth, mother caring, nurturing, want to change things. And that woman that's here, she also comes with some black magic.
Okay.
But it's not strong enough. She's not strong enough to do this. And I don't want to talk about Biden because I'm going to read on Biden. But right now, I'm just reading on Trump. Is there anything else you want to know? Looks like he's going to take it.
I do.
But things can change. I'm just going to put that out there. What?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out because I know there's a project attached to his name called Trump Project 2025 that apparently is very hot and controversial.
What is 2025?
Yes, let me.
If you don't know, I do not want to answer it. If you don't know about it, I don't want to answer it because I don't know what it is. And if you don't know, don't ask me. If you can't explain it to me that I can get a correct reading.
Okay, yes. No, I cannot at this moment. I have to do a little bit more research to find out a whole list of what it accomplishes.
But I won't read on it, but what is it anyway? But what do you know about it?
Okay, I had to ask AI real quick, and it says that it is a...
But name the subject.
Project 2020, I'll just read the entire thing.
Okay.
Project 2025 is an initiative led by the Heritage Foundation, a conservative think tank in the United States, aimed at shaping the policies and priorities of the next Republican administration. The project focuses on creating comprehensive policy agendas and assembling a roster of potential appointees in key government positions. It covers healthcare, economy, immigration, national security, and education.
And what is it that what was it that you wanted to know?
I just want to know, I mean, this may sound stupid, but does Trump...
Not stupid.
Okay.
Just say maybe I'm not formulating it the way I want.
Okay, I'm maybe not formulating it the way I want.
Yeah.
But does Trump support this project?
I don't know what that project is, but who wouldn't support anything that's going to help the American people? At least say it they do. Mm-hmm. To go against those things that you just read, I don't know. But to go against them, who wouldn't? Unless it's I don't know. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Who would go against that?
Right, okay.
I hope it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, here we go. Here's one part of it, just talking about the education part, because at least I had read that part. Okay. It says the Project 2025 agenda calls for drastic changes in the nation's public education system and would cut federally funded early childhood services such as Head Start, according to the analysis by the Washington Post.
So cutting programs from these projects. Mm-hmm. Is he a part of that?
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't know, and I'm just going to lay out cards, but this is me not understanding. So, remember the words come from me. Mm-hmm. So, I always have to take my 3 from the top. 1, 2, 3. I took my 3 from the top, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I like to
double check that. I just want to make sure that was 3. I thought I saw a 4th card.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, no, it's 3.
1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna cut from the middle. And then I'm gonna take 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm gonna shuffle.
Okay.
1. 2. Smart, huh?
Yes, that is smart. We're going to get every angle.
3. And now I'm going to go. How do I do this? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's 2. Then we need 1 more. There we go. 3. This is what I drew it. What was your question?
My question is, does Trump support this project for next year?
Well, from what I see here, this seems like a sword is up, and it seems like that a sword is up, as if someone is fighting. Well, I don't know if they're fighting for or fighting against, but I definitely see somebody on guard, and I don't know if this is for or against, but definitely vigilant about it. And I definitely see a king. Okay? The next cards that I saw, I think this was the first card. No, this was the first one. I see cups again. I see the Fool. And I see the Four of Pentacles. So when I'm looking at these cards, now what is it again that you're asking me?
Does Trump support this project?
One, two, three. And what is it again? Explain what it is, because I don't want to put my own opinion in something I don't fully understand.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you what
I was
see.
able to, AI was able to give me a little bit of information.
Thank you.
I asked what exactly are the plans for this project?
Yeah, because I see what I see, but I want to be
Yes.
clear before I answer.
Just to give a quick summary, for economic policies, there is an advocacy for cutting taxes. For national security, they want to strengthen the military and secure borders. For healthcare, they want to promote a free market healthcare solution. For education, here was about the funds cutting federally. They want to reduce federal influence in education and promote schools making their own choice. And then
what does that mean? School making their own choice?
Like you know how when the government funds you, you have to do what the government wants. So therefore, if the government isn't funding you, you can do what you want in your school because you're not like receiving money from.
That mean that the teachers get paid still, right?
Yeah, the teachers will still get paid. Maybe they'll get paid even more. Who knows?
So if you have, I don't understand. See, I don't understand it. No,
And
go
then-
ahead, explain it a little bit more to me. I gotta hurry up and
Okay.
finish this, but
It says that promoting school choice by reducing federal influence
Well,
in education.
I don't understand it, but let me just tell you what I see. I see a block card.
Okay.
What I see here, this is what I see. Everything I say is allegedly. I can only tell you what.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I think I see where the discrepancies is coming.
You see it too?
Yes, the way people are interpreting how these plans are going to
Affect them.
affect
And their children and their life. Right. I see a block card.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I see a block card. Someone standing on guard. A block card. Again, somebody's block. Again, I see a king that's facing me as in power. Staff, a block card. That's how they coming in my mind. Block.
Okay.
When I see again, this is someone that is a block that grieve over it, maybe don't want it, or maybe they want it. It seems like he might want that. I don't know. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do.
Like that may be something that may be good for him and for people. It may be good. I don't know, and I'm being clear. I don't understand
sounded
it.
kind of good from what we just read.
I don't understand it, so I don't want to voice my opinion. And the reason why I say a block card, again, because again, another block card is where the money, holding back money. Because maybe those things are frivolous or not needed. Maybe we have to focus more on the military. I don't understand. But then I saw a horse here leaving that way. I see emotionally that it's an emotional thing, but I see a horse leaving that way. And I definitely see the seeker and the tread lightly about it. But I do see the wheel of fortune. You asked, do he want it?
Right.
The cards are showing me he's going to want to do what's best for the country.
Okay.
For whatever he and his group believe is best.
Right.
If they believe that the cuts is best, then yes. It isn't like he's making a move all on his own. This is a move that his party would want. But I just can't answer it in the way that I want to answer it because I'm fully not sure. But my mind and my heart inside is saying, yes, it would be something he would want.
Right, yes, I could see that now that.
Do you understand by me going through the cards?
Yes,
it makes sense?
Because the way it seems like it is, the way on social media is people's upset about it, but AI made it sound like it could be potentially a good thing. So I'm just like, it's maybe how people are interpreting it.
And this is what, I don't know, so allegedly, but what I'm saying is it would be something that I think that he would, or the Democratic Party would be for. But it's tricky. It's a tricky situation because sometimes AI put things out like it is easy and it's wrapped in a bow until something goes in effect. And then when you really feel it, then you know that it was not sincerely done.
Yeah, that's true.
So I wanted to put that out there so that I put my answer, I put it out there. Yes, I think that this might be something that may be interesting to do. I think it would be difficult to do, but all at the same time, if we don't know what kind of state the world is, because I got to tell my dreamers a lot of things, and I believe that we're going to have some trouble coming to this country. I done said it over and over and over and over. I'm saying it now, and I think that they keep us so busy that we don't pay attention to the signs of the times.
Yes.
But nevertheless, I do see that it's something that he will fight for, stand up for. Yes, I do. But all at the same time, it's like I see that it's a loss, but all at the same time, it's a win.
Okay.
And then we see the Wheel of Fortune card that shows up at the bottom as to say, it's going to be a hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But would he stand for it? Yes. But I hope I gave my opinion about how that could be, because I really don't want to be on anybody's side. I want to always try to stay neutral in my readings. You understand? So I hope that makes sense.
Yes, I think you
and I hope
questions.
That I answered your question. My answer is yes. I do believe that it could be something that he would stand for. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Would he? I think it would be difficult because he comes off as a man of the people.
Yes, he does.
So he will want what is right for the people. I'm just saying what she asked.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he understands that there is people that want him down. That has been proven to this man. But I do see him winning, and I do see, before I go, I want to know, with this man, I shuffled these cards, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I want to know if Trump become president, will there be great changes in America?
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. It will be great changes. It will be, I don't know how great, but there will be changes made. And justice will prevail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I see sorrow.
Yeah.
And that's my reading.
Sometimes people don't like things to be done.
I just see sorrow. Justice served.
Mm-hmm.
And sorrow. That's what I see. Sorrow. Changes.
Yeah.
You can't please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So when changes come, people get sorrow and mentally distraught.
Yes.
Okay? So that just goes on to add on to what I said. But I do see changes coming. My mind say great changes. But also I see justice. And justice is that it is going to be balanced out in some way.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this
Yes,
reading.
that was great.
Whew, that was intense. Now I will do Biden another time. Right now, I got to go. Boo! And with that being said, thank you for joining us with our reading on Trump. And is he, what is that? What was it?
They wanted to know.
Was he?
Yeah, they just wanted a reading on Trump, and they felt like he was campaigning with no fear.
Yes, no, he doesn't have, he has, it's not fear, but he lost peace. And so because he's so, we see here how he is so guarded. So no, it's not that kind of fear because he's back out there, but it's more, he's aware now and everything has been magnified, intensified tenfold. So with that being said, we thank you for joining us on our reading with Trump. Just read the cards. Everything I say is allegedly.
Yes.
And what the cards say today, they could say something different next week because everything is about the Wheel of Fortune. And with that being said, I'd like to say this. Oh, please subscribe.
Yes.
Please thumb us up. It means a lot. And now, sunflowers.